Passengers that are traveling from Onitsha to Abuja have all been kidnapped. Out of 16 passengers. And the driver is telling us story. Make una watch.
Hey darlings, and welcome back to another interesting episode right here on the stable of Chivik Inspirations. Guys, it is no longer news what Nigerians in Ghana have been up to. Not now, it's been a long time. And I've actually been sounding these things. We've been saying these things times without number. But it seems like an endless journey. But I know that at the end of the day, the goal, the aim, the ambition is to profile solutions and headway as to how to tackle these issues of crimes of Nigerians in Ghana, South Africa, and all these countries. So if you are an African citizen, particularly a Ghanaian, I need you to watch these videos of how the Ghana police actually stormed the residence of Nigerians who are scamming people of their hard-earned money. Yes, because I told you people that Nigerians are recruiting people, are in the school of recruiting people in number, in mass to Ghana as their headquarters or their camp to be scamming people, where to stay and be scamming people. Guys, I have a lot to say, but I will save them at the end of this video, right? So we're going to see how they succeeded in exposing these people and how a Nigerian exposed what fellow Nigerians are doing in Ghana, that even our journalists as Nigerians, panelists, leaders, leaders and high commissions are hiding and denying. They don't want people to know. So this video will open our eyes. Let's watch till the end patiently. Give this video a huge and a massive thumbs up. And if you like it on here, share it for more exposition, because more people need to know and be aware of how Nigerians truly are. Then at the end of the day, I will come back and react further.
My Nigerian brothers and Ghanaians, come and listen. Two Nigerians have been arrested in Ashama's Headquarters, jailed for 18 months for trafficking their own Nigerian brothers from Nigeria, bringing them to Ghana, confining them in a room, giving them a bunch of computers to do romance scam. They call it Yahoo Yahoo in Nigeria. And if these young men don't bring money, they beat them up, they starve them, and they confine them, almost like imprison them in the room. So one of them escaped and reported the matter to the police, and the police took them, after investigation, took the matter to court after charging these two young men. And now the judge has sentenced them to 18 months in jail. And the prosecutor prosecuting the case was very emphatic that the judge should give them even harsher sentences, because these things give Ghana a bad reputation, for that matter, the entire Africa. Now, remember the last time I did a case about the Nigerians who were arrested by FBI in Ghana for kidnapping an American and using her ATM card, her bank card, to withdraw money from her Bank of America account. There were Nigerians who were in the comment section said, oh, it's not true. It's true. This was a court case, and this again is another court case. This one happened in Ashama. So the prosecutors were saying that they trafficked their own Nigerian brothers. Previously, they were using Ghanaians, but now they are trafficking their own Nigerian brothers from Nigeria to Ghana, force them to do Yahoo Yahoo, and if they fail to bring money, this is what they do to them. So according to the prosecutor, they wanted the judge to give them a very harsh sentence. That's why they were saying that the judge should use the sentence to send a message to other people that Ghana will not tolerate, whether you are Ghanaian or you are Nigerian or you are whoever, they will not tolerate this. You remember recently there's a case of this Nigerian young entrepreneur who does fish business, who was kidnapped and unalived. He was just... When these gentlemen would have done the same thing to these boys. And thank God one of them managed to escape and went to report the case. The prosecutor who was prosecuting the case said the young men were beaten, they were starved, and they were confined in the room for failing to generate funds. And so one of them, Utungwa, he escaped and reported the case to the police, and the police went, stormed the place where he showed the police and arrested them and then prosecuted them. They pleaded guilty. They themselves pleaded guilty to doing Yahoo Yahoo and trafficking their brothers from Nigeria to Ghana to do Yahoo Yahoo, beating them and starving them. So now they are all going to jail for 18 months. The charges that they gave them was unauthorized crossing of the border and dealing in Yahoo Yahoo, which is a cyber crime in Ghana.
Nigerians are advised to stop traveling to Libya. Yes, because Nigerians are now kidnapping Nigerians in Libya. Yes, they are now kidnapping their fellow citizens in Libya. Can you imagine that? Now listen to this. Now the headline says, Libya police raid hideout, arrest suspected Nigerian kidnappers who adopted Nigerian woman and demanded ransom. Hey, God, I beg. Now, here's the press statement. Police in Libya have arrested members of a suspected Nigerian kidnap gang that abducted a Nigerian woman and demanded ransom for her release. According to Migrant Rescue Watch, joint police forces in response to a kidnapping report of the Nigerian woman carried out a raid on a location in Soma City, Tripolitanian region of northwestern Libya on Monday, June 30th, 2025, and arrested the gang. He said the victim was rescued while the kidnappers were sent to jail. Can you believe that? Look at them. Some of them are crying. I don't understand. You packed your bag and your baggages and traveled to another person's country to go kidnap your fellow citizen. I don't understand. Look at them. They are going to rot in jail. Now, someone that is managing in Nigeria is far better than these people. Are they not? Can you believe that? Hey, God, I beg. You are...
Them say cow, where they hurry, won't go America, will come back as corn beef. Back in 2015, I get one friend, he tell me, say, I'm going to go Italy by road. At last, say, I'm not going to go. He tell me, say, go Libya, come follow Libya, go. About 7 of them, 9 do that trip. If I join them, it will come be 8. They go through road. As they follow you talk right now, now only one, I make a reach Italy. 6 of them don't buy. They lose their life. Even that one safe. You see, when they did for Libya, Libyan citizen, they kidnap them, lock them for prison, they ask for ransom. Now narrow escape, it escape. They don't ask money for ransom finish. Your family don't give money, no money to give again. They will come buy you. Because if you say they can't let you go now, if you go bring authority, come meet them. You understand? So I tell you this thing now because say, not be everybody and their part be the same part. Some people, what do you mean I go fit do, I go fit survive? You fit do and you no survive. You understand? Okay, now, this thing that they do for Libya now, they say Nigerians are selling Nigerians in Libya. It's a thing that the Libyan people do themselves. They catch black people and sell them as house help, as gateman, as whatever. Some of them go as hard as even selling their organs. You understand? So now Nigerians can't go there now, can't see that this business, they lucrative. My people jump inside. Now they don't come when they sell Libyans, they sell their own fellow Nigerians. And I will tell you why they sell Nigerians. Other nationalities they there. Ghanaians did for that country, they for they sell. Togolese did for that country, they for they sell. Benin City and Ivorians did for that country, they for they sell. But they never sell those people because of waiting. Because those people come there legally. They get papers. Those Nigerians kidnap, so if you check them way, they don't get papers. That one will kidnap them, but not say, I don't want to go help you, people, I will help you. Before you know, you come visit and before you know, you don't lock you up. Now, sorry, one sorry, so. Now, simple arithmetic now. You don't understand? It is crazy. It is crazy how Nigerians, some Nigerians take advantage of every loophole to make illegal money.
For Kemi Talks Media, it's Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025. Let's talk about Ghana again. Since I'm still on this Ghana thing, I want to talk about the trip that Bianca Ojukwu made to Ghana last week to meet with the Foreign Minister Samuel Ablakwa, and President Mahama. A lot of things are happening in Ghana, and I've seen it with my own eyes. For the past 3 years, back and forth, I have been seeing different areas of Ghana with problems that had to do with issues with Nigerians and others. Now, I'm not going to get into that Igbo King stuff, okay? In America, Igbos have communities all over the place. There's one state that even has Igbo Day, which the state actually recognizes. That's North Carolina. So when you're forming communities in other countries, you need to also remember that that country is hosting you. You can't start taking over things in their country. You have to abide by their laws. So the king, I don't see anything the king has done wrong in living there, but there were just all these rumors about him and things. So they started these protests about Igbos must go, Nigerians must go. They were singling out that tribe. You don't know what's going on in Ghana, so you listen to me. Now, first of all, there are more Igbos in Ghana than Yorubas or Hausas, okay? After Igbos, it's Hausas. All the Aboki boys are selling like dirty suya on the streets, not the kind we eat at home. Some of them are like knocking these boxes, running around neighborhoods, trying to fix your shoes, your nails, or something. And others are just simply riding the Fanais and Brofoot bikes. However, the Igbos are mostly working in Accra in Circle. That's the computer village of Accra. Under the bridge there, it's just like computer village in Lagos. There's a bridge, everything, electronics and all. Ghana has lights 24/7, and Nigeria gives them the gas. And with that being said, people can actually work efficiently with lights. So many of the Nigerians in Circle are Igbos. Also, you have to remember Abia, Ebonyi, Anambra, all those states in the southeast. There's word goes out like life is better in Ghana, they go. Now, with that being said, life is better in Ghana, let's go became a trend in the southeast that someone now decided to start trafficking girls into Ghana with or without their consent. Some girls were literally drugged and they woke up in Ghana. Others, were just being told they're going to do house girl nanny. They got in Ghana, they were turned into sex workers. Others were told they were going for sex work and they complied, they were complicit, they wanted to make money, there's no job in Nigeria. So you have three kinds of prostitutes in Ghana. Every night in Accra, I haven't been to the whole of Ghana. I told you I grew up at 9 years old with my dad. He came here for a temporary thing, Takoradi and Tema. But Accra is very big and very metropolitan. And what I noticed in Accra was at night, there's some areas that prostitutes are just lining up the streets. You guys know the deal. You do it in Abuja. You do it in Allen Avenue. Girls everywhere on the streets. This is what Accra is looking like now. You go to an area called Kasua, Medina, Lagos Avenue is even close to, an upscale area inside East Lagos. Okay, now, if you want to see the really high-class prostitute, go to Cantonment, where the U.S. Embassy is. Around that corner there, you'll see nice restaurants, all these expensive restaurants. You look inside, who's in there? It's a foreigner, somebody white, Lebanese, Chinese, and all. They're carrying dollars and they're paying with dollars. There are girls out there, too. So I went on the cover, and I took my cameras, everything, and I noticed that most of the girls there were Nigerians. I mean, almost all of them, 95%. And when I tried to test them by speaking in Yoruba to one or two of them, they didn't understand Yoruba. They were Igbos. So at the end of the day, I speak Igbo, and I spoke to them, and they understood what I was saying. One girl told me she's in Ghana for school. I said, so what are you doing out here? Are you not prostituting here? I said, no, I'm just talking to my friends. They come up with all these different excuses. But someone started this trend of bringing young Igbo girls from the southeast into Ghana. Now, we also rescued two of them, okay? Uber driver contacted me. Like, when you get off of Uber, whenever I'm in Ghana, Bolt is the one I use. Those Bolt drivers, they have your number because they carried you. Some of them save your number, believe it or not. Me, there's some Bolt drivers that, like, I would tell them I'm a journalist, blah, blah, and we'll chat throughout the trip. So one driver that actually calls me said, Madam Kemi, that's the name of my Bolt app in every country. I never put my last name. Madam Kemi, please, I need your help. I'm like, oh, you're the Bolt driver from, what trip was that? And I'm like, okay, what happened? Like, this driver told me that there was a Nigerian girl that he carried to a hookup, and she had to sleep with 10 men on that day, and the girl was very sick, and she wanted to go back to Nigeria. She didn't like the job she did. It was really bad. The driver felt so compassionate. He wanted me to contact Abike Dabiri or one of those people in Nigeria, which I did. At one point, Abike came here, Honorable Dabiri came here, and she actually made some moves. She came for the boy ones too. The boys, watch this, Southeast State, Imo, Anambra, Abia. It's happening a lot in Abia State. Your boys go to school in the morning, they don't come back home. Mother calls the school, where's my son? Nobody knows. He left school in his uniform, gone, disappeared, kidnapped. Many boys unaccounted for, as young as 10, 11, 12. They found them inside a house in Ghana, locked up in the house with no food. And they put them in front of a computer. Some people are addicted to computers, addicted to phones. They put them in front of computers and in front of fake Facebook pages to be doing love scam, crypto scams, all kinds of scams. We see those accounts. Facebook shut down millions of accounts recently. We see those accounts. And at the end of the day, what we saw was when they broke that particular ring, Abike was in Ghana, and I read it, and the Ghana police force is a good force, the best one in Africa. And let me tell you something. The way that some of our Nigerians are overwhelming the Ghana police force is like they're now creating all these new forms of crime that the police now has to know. So they now, rescue those kids. They were so malnourished and everything. Now imagine, they can't kidnap people by road and all that through, what's it called? Through Southeast, through Ghana, through Togo and all that anymore. What they're now doing is they're making it easier because the customs are tightened in the Togolese-Ghana border. And you can pay these people on the Nigeria-Togolese border. We have some bad immigration officers on our side. So things are getting tight now. What we now found out is children are missing in schools in Ghana. Remember those children that they took, young boys, that they said they had a football scholarship, they'll go to school and they'll have football deals. About 18 of them taken to Nigeria, put in a warehouse. Can you believe it? They seized their passport and they started asking their families for money, more money. They were kidnapped. Recently, they were rescued. They returned them to Ghana. The woman hairdresser that was going to work in Ghana that was kidnapped, they took her to Nigeria, stripped her naked, beating her with a cutlass. There was blood everywhere. Some people were saying it's fake blood. No, it's not meant to be fake blood. It's meant to be what I saw as a journalist. They tortured that woman, let me tell you. They really tortured her. She was rescued. Ghana police made a lot of effort, and they bring in those Nigerians to Ghana to prosecute them because she was kidnapped from Ghana. The Al-Qaeda man, that one happened in 2023. A young Ghanaian was told he could be rich, have a Lamborghini, all that, if he does money rituals. A Nigerian told him that he has to get somebody. So he took his trusted Okada guy. Imagine a Ghanaian boy that took his trusted Okada man. Some people have Okada men that come and pick them at home. And they kidnapped this guy. They beheaded him. And next thing, Ghana police arrested the young man. The Nigerian that coerced him into it, not found, fled, possibly in Nigeria. So I don't want Ghanaians to get into this crime stuff. And I need them to be really very alert because some of our Nigerians are really bad in Ghana. That's what's happening. And so now the protest started, go back, go home. It's not xenophobia. Both governments have to discuss further and watch my video before those discussions start.
Passengers that are traveling from Onitsha to Abuja have all been kidnapped. Out of 16 passengers. And the driver is telling us story. Make una watch.
To interview the driver. Driver, sorry, I beg. Sorry, we want to know where you load from. The park you load from. I load from Onitsha. Okay. Going to Abuja. Okay. So kidnappers come attack you. Come attack us. And please, so we want to know how many passengers do you load from the park? Another full load, full bus. Full bus. 16 passengers. Okay. So I want to check. Let me know how much. How many passengers are not there? Okay. Let me confirm. Okay. So, all right, no problem. While you are checking, we have to interview you well so that the people that have their own people inside your bus will post the distance so that they will see.
Very scary. Not be to write manifesto. Please, before you travel with any of these transports, be careful. Watch very well. I don't know where exactly is safe right now. To travel by air is not safe. To travel by road is not safe. What is going on in this country? Out of 16 passengers, about 5 people survived. What is going on? But then again, the drivers, why they know they kidnap drivers? Yes, let me ask. Why they know they kidnap drivers? Abi, are they suddenly invisible? That the kidnappers cannot see them? Please, be careful and be guided.
Human being eating another human being in Lagos State. So Bode George came out to say that for the first time in his life, he witnessed human being eating another human being in Lagos State. For those of you that don't know this man, most especially the Gen Z, this is an ex-military officer. His name is Bode George and he served during the Biafra War. And people are saying cannibalism goes back to as far as when the Biafra War started. The major states that are known for cannibalism in Nigeria are Akwa Ibom State, Calabar State, and Enugu State. So if you're traveling to any of these states, you have to beware and be careful of the kind of places you go, most especially the rural areas. What do you think about this story? Do you know any place that practice cannibalism in Nigeria?
All right. Do you see how Nigerians recruit people? I think this lady, the journalist, Kemi, who actually elaborated deeply how Nigerians recruit young girls. You see, the truth is bitter, but must be told. Exactly what she said is nothing but the truth. Have you seen how Nigerians are now, tricking themselves, each other, recruiting each other to kidnap them? bring them to Ghana, hold them hostage, and kidnap them, like using them as a means to an end in the name of scamming. Guys, if I tell you that only in Rivers State, Port Harcourt, the numbers of Nigerians that are trooping into Ghana as we speak, for these said reasons that you have seen here today, you will be so speechless. You will be so speechless, I'm telling you. It's now the new norm now that Nigerians now have seen that the safest heaven for them now is Ghana. They go there, they lure people, pay their transport. You will come there. At the end of the day, they're either using you on this hand as a lady for prostitution, or they are using you as a young guy for scamming, yahoo, yahoo, and the rest. Or better still, they take you to the street to start robbing and kidnapping. This is the hard work, impact, and input of Nigerians in all these countries. Yes, Nigerians are hardworking people. They are developing Ghana. They are developing other countries. It is like this. Do you see how Nigerians at the end of the day eat human beings too? Most of the times, even when they sell the parts of these human beings, the remaining one, they cook it and eat. This is what Nigerians are doing. Am I the one saying it now? Most times when I talk, you look as if I'm talking too much. That's why I bring these videos as evidence to back what I'm saying up. But if you think you have seen it the more, wait, watch this next video clip and see how a mentally derailed, unstable lunatic of a person called Nigeria actually is trying to blackmail Ghana. They have done everything. The remaining one now that they want to finish the country now, Ghana and all this country, is to be raising false allegation, false alarm against Ghana. Watch this guy and let's come back.
Today is that Ghanaians have started to unalive our people secretly. If you have a brother or a sister, a relative that lives in Ghana, start calling that person on phone. Check on that person on a daily basis. And if you live in Ghana, you live in a rural area, don't move, don't walk lately in the night. These people is kidnapping our people, unaliving them on a daily basis. Even some of their police, the bad ones, are kidnapping our people and labeling them with allegation. If you know your brother live in Ghana, your sister, any of your relative that lives in Ghana, start calling that person on phone. And if the person is living on a rural area, tell that person to pack out and come to their capital city, or leave Ghana and come back to Nigeria, or change another country. These people has become very mean. They are touts. The useless ones who don't know the value of woman is now unaliving our people on a daily basis. This one is not all about Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. They don't even know who is Igbo or who is Yoruba. All them know is Nigeria. And it is the right time our president should talk about this thing that is going on in Ghana. Nigeria have been of help to Ghana people severally. I don't know the reason why they are doing this. They are unaliving our people on a daily basis now in Ghana, and I don't know why everybody is keeping quiet.
How can you lie against an entire nation? Fix your lips like wheelbarrow, you get side gap. You fix your lips, your mouth can sneak behind your back and talk shit about you. Your tongue so wide it's like duvet soaked in water. It is wide and it cannot fit into your mouth. That's why as you are talking, your tongue is falling out of your mouth. That's how we know you people. You people that talk out of your anus. You say Ghanaians are unaliving Nigerians in Ghana. Where? You say some information reaching you. Where is your source of information? Tell us. Your people are the ones going to Ghana to do kidnapping, human trafficking, money ritual. Ghanaians are in their country. You people are flocking into their country because their country is better than yours. And now you have the nerve to come and be talking shit about them. If you see a Ghanaian beating a Nigerian today or fighting a Nigerian today, that Nigerian went to steal. And that's the same way they will treat their own brother, a Ghanaian, who does the same thing. There is no record of Ghanaian kidnapping any Nigerian. Not only in Ghana, not even in Nigeria, anywhere in the world. In Ghana, that almost half the population of people in prisons are Nigerians. And you are coming to say Ghanaians are unaliving your people, kidnapping your people. For what? If Ghanaian kidnap Nigeria, use it for money ritual, money no go come out because on our head no good. I'm telling you, that ritualist that they caught in the east, the Igbo man that they caught, that was in Babalao, and he put some pregnant woman inside his soccerways with some people on this same money ritual issue. They saw him trying to flee to Ghana. Thank God Ghana immigration people catch him because he's wanted in Nigeria. I don't know how somebody has been exposed like that to the extent that evidence came out and he's not in jail. But people come talking bad about the government on social media and they find them and put them in jail. Show already the man who helped Nigerian police fight for salary increase. Allegedly, he had been arrested and he came out with a broken hand. How manage? See, you people have to start telling the truth. Or this Nigeria must go that Ghanaians are doing. I know that the president has already said that if they chase Nigerians out of Ghana, it will go against the ECOWAS free movement rule, which is understandable. But you people are the ones bringing your own country down. Nigerians are Nigeria's biggest downfall. Ghana is the closest experience to abroad you will ever have. And that's why the people who can afford it just go there to rest their head. Now, bad people like you will go there doing nonsense, and bad people like you will still come on social media tarnishing the image of your host country. Ghanaians don't need Nigerians for anything. You people should hold your ear and listen. Ghanaians don't need you people for anything. You say Nigerians have been helping Ghanaians. Can you help somebody when you have nothing? It's just like a blind man bragging to someone who can see, saying, I have been showing you the way. Showing me the way with what eyes? People say we give Ghana electricity, we have helped Ghana economy. How? How can you help another man's economy when your economy is in the gutters? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, because the matter, it don't pass, be careful. You people just come on social media talking nonsense, and that's why Ghanaians are frowning at your people. You cannot expect Ghanaians to behave like Nigerians when they are in their country and you are visiting. It's just like you are a Muslim, you went to a church and expect them to bow down and prostrate as they are praying, just like you do in the mosque. You are the visitor. You have to make do with what you see, because it is not your territory. I just tired for now.
Thank you, my brother Kofi. But to add to what Kofi has said, this kind of people are the people that we are talking about. The animals we are talking about. Propagandists. Propagandists that want to blackmail the country Ghana. Nigerians are now, look at the reverse psychology they are giving there now. See the lies. See the heinous lies they are carrying about Ghana. Before you know it, Ghanaians, wake up. Before you know it, these people will destroy, or God forbid I reject it, they will never destroy the image and the reputation of the name Ghana. The country that has long overdue been built by warriors, great fighters, such as Dr. Kwame Nkrumah the late. Yes, of late, and his likes of others are these set people that want to come and start ruining the name, the integrity of the motherland, just like they've destroyed Nigeria. Are you seeing the lies they are carrying now on social media? I brought it here so that I'm going to debunk more of what they are trying to do. Such as Kofi has said. You heard what Kofi countered it. Reverse psychology, blackmail. Nigerians are criminals. They are evil and wicked people. Majority of them. Vast majority of them. See, I say so. Is it now obvious and glaring? Is it now obvious and glaring? Have you heard everything? No problem. Let me know your thoughts, your opinion in the comment section. You people will see that me, I am bent and dedicated on, focused on fighting against this kind of Nigerians, their crimes and their corruption to the end. That is my mission. Somebody was saying every day your problem is Nigeria. My problem is and will always be Nigeria until Nigeria gets it right, until all this rubbish is brought to an end. That is when Nigeria will not be a problem to me. Just as it's a problem to others, I will fight it by the grace of God. Don't worry. Guys, let's talk in the comment section. What are your thoughts, your opinion, your input? Leave them all in the comment section, and I will see you in my next one. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, stay subscribed, and I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.